Hey, it's Joe Rock. Today, we'll talk about A.J. Pero from Twisted Sister, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Vaughan, and Carl Palmer. It was Today in Rock, March 20th, 2015. Unfortunately, we lost drummer A.J. Pero from Twisted Sister. At the time, he was out on the road with Adrenaline Mob, and he passed away in the band's tour bus. Now, I'd been lucky enough to have shared the stage with A.J. on a number of occasions, and he was an amazing drummer, a very hard hitter. In fact, so much so, one of the stories that we used to joke about a lot is that one time he sat in with my band and he hit the drums so hard that he broke one of the metal stands on my drummer's drum kit. Today in 1991, Eric Clapton's son Connor dies when he falls out of the window of his mother's apartment. This is the inspiration for Eric's song, Tears in Heaven. I'm sure it was kind of an odd thing for him that the song would become a hit and he would hear it many, many times over, and I'm sure it never fails to remind him of his son. Looking at the calendar, a couple of rock and roll birthdays. Born today in 1951, guitarist Jimmy Vaughan from the Fabulous Thunderbirds, and also older brother to Stevie Ray Vaughan, who was born a few years later in 1954. Today in 1950, drummer Carl Palmer is born. At only 20 years old, he gets the gig being the drummer in the trio Emerson, Lake and Palmer. That's Today in Rock, March 20th. Comments are always welcome. We'd love to hear what you think, and you can always share this on Facebook. I'm Joe Rock. Rock on rock.